All right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Tuesday out there. Today is December 30th, and we are back here for this afternoon's weather video. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Take a look firstly at the national view, and as you can see, it's pretty quiet overall. We don't have a whole lot going on. There is one exception, though. Over in Minnesota would be one exception. We have some light snow showers in eastern Minnesota. The Minneapolis area seeing some light snow showers. Rochester, and up towards Duluth and northeastern Minnesota. There is some light snow showers going on up there. And then we also have this in Minnesota. We have northwestern Minnesota, Fergus Falls, up towards Thief River Falls. We have a winter weather advisory that continues until 3 p.m. this afternoon. We'll see if they extend it or not. But it does say roads will likely become hazardous. Plan on slippery road conditions. Freezing drizzle, light glaze, ice accumulation is going to be possible, again, across northwestern Minnesota. So, thought I'd mention that real briefly in those areas. Heads up there. Now, taking a look at temperatures. We are warming things up. We have had a mild day today. We've had some pretty nice weather overall. And temperatures are in the 30s for Sioux Falls. And look at some of these temperatures. 37 right now in Sioux Falls. That is about 10 degrees above average. 35 in Brookings. 41 in Huron. 44 in Mitchell. 47 in Chamberlain. It is 45 in Pierre. And it's 51 out in Rapid City. So it did hit 50 in Rapid City today. Down in Nebraska, it is just as warm. We got 51 in Grand Island, 45 in O'Neill, 50 in Valentine. It is 53 in North Platte, and 43 in Omaha. And then into Iowa, we got 29 in Mason City. We got 34 in Des Moines. It is 26 in Cedar Rapids. It is 44 in Sioux City. Overall, very mild across most of our area. Now, one exception would be up in northern Minnesota, in the Minneapolis area, where we're stuck in the teens and 20s. 24 in Minneapolis, 25 in St. Cloud, 12 in Duluth. So if you go in Duluth, that is one exception. Up there is very cold up there. But for the rest of us, we are very, very mild out there. Again, 30s, 40s, and 50s today. And if you like this warmer weather, well, it looks like we're going to see some mild weather continuing across the forecast. We're going to take a look at your New Year's Eve and New Year's Day forecast. We're going to run through the rest of the forecast for the rest of the week and a sneak peek ahead at next week. But first, let's hear a brief word now from today's sponsor, CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
All right, so as we take a look at the weather models here over the next several days, let's go ahead and play this out for you. Again, today, looking quiet for the rest of the day. Now, into tomorrow, there could be, again, some isolated snow flurries up in northern Minnesota tomorrow, but very light stuff. Not expecting anything out of that. And otherwise, high pressure builds over us, and tomorrow looking like a pretty good forecast overall, but a little bit cooler. And then same thing on New Year's Day. We're looking at New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Travel plans are good. Just be aware it is going to be a little bit chilly the further east you go. But the central and western regions will be warmer. But for like Sioux Falls would be in the mid-20s both days. So that's about average for this time of the year. Otherwise, again, you go east of Sioux Falls, it gets really cold. And you go west of Sioux Falls, and it gets really warm. So we're kind of split in between the two air masses. And then on Friday, we're looking at Another dry day overall. We're not seeing anything in the forecast on Friday. How about Saturday? Same thing. We do not see anything in the forecast. We are dry. Again, this is a trend that's going to continue over the next at least 7 days, maybe even the 10-day forecast. Now, maybe Sunday there could be a few snow showers in the Minneapolis area, but again, that's obviously well east of our area. And then on Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday next week, high pressure once again, and we do not see anything. So for the foreseeable future, we do not see anything, at least for the next 10 days. We do not see anything in this forecast. We don't see any snow, no rain, no moisture, no precip, nothing. We are dry as can be over the next 7 to 10 days. So I want to make that very clear that we do not see anything for the foreseeable future. So kind of a boring forecast, if you will. All right, so now if we take a look at the temperature forecast over the next several days, let's go ahead and play this out. Again, today, very mild, very nice out there. Now, tomorrow, you notice a trend here. We cool off a little bit for Sioux Falls. We're going to be about 10 degrees colder tomorrow and New Year's Day. So for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, we're going to be dropping into the mid-20s for Sioux Falls. It's going to about 10 degrees below where we saw temperatures today. Now, single digits and teens the farther east and north you go. As you can see, northeastern South Dakota into Minnesota, temperatures in the single digits and teens. Then you go out west, and you got temperatures in the 40s and even 50s. And then for, again, New Year's Day, mid-20s for Sioux Falls, single digits and teens over in Minnesota. Northeastern South Dakota will be cold. Iowa will be cold. But then you go west, and you got 40s and 50s out in western South Dakota and Nebraska. And then on Friday, looking like more of the same. 30s and 40s out west, otherwise colder for the rest of the areas. Central regions in the 20s, Sioux Falls in the mid-20s, and then single digits and teens over in Minnesota. So Minnesota, theme of this forecast, will be the exception and will be cold throughout this entire forecast. Saturday, same thing. Low 30s for Sioux Falls. Looks like Minnesota, teens and 20s. Iowa will be cold as well. And then you got 40s and 50s out west. And then on Sunday, finishing out your weekend, looks like near 40 in Sioux Falls. Looks like that'll be a day we'll start to warm up in Sioux Falls. Until then, we're going to dip a little bit in temperatures, and we're going to not really see any mild temperatures. It's going to be about average for this time of the year. Teens and 20s in Minnesota. You go out west, look at that, 50s and 60s out in Nebraska and western South Dakota. And then sneak peek in next week, looks like we'll see some mild weather continuing near 40 in Sioux Falls on Monday, and 40s and 50s out west. And then Tuesday, similar forecast, 30s for Sioux Falls, a little bit colder east of Sioux Falls, and then you got warmer temperatures west into the 40s. And then Wednesday, same forecast. This would be 8 days out from now. Looks like a fairly mild forecast overall, 30s and 40s. And then Thursday, same thing, 30s and 40s. So for that 10-day, at the end of that 10-day forecast, looks like we might be turning things mild again next week. Another quick thing I wanted to go over is the wind gust map. For today, looks like we could see some wind gusts from 25 to 40 miles per hour across our area. As you can see there, the areas in pink, that is where we have the strongest of the wind gusts. So did want to mention that, throw it out there that there will be some wind gusts around our area, South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota, Nebraska. Like I said, 25 to 35 looks to be the wind gusts there across our region for today and then into tonight, and then winds will die down. Now, as we head into Wednesday, there could be some stronger wind gusts, anywhere from 20 to 35 across the area as well. Something to keep an eye on there. There could be some stronger wind gusts on Wednesday as well, but overall, not seeing a whole lot of extreme winds in this forecast. We're not looking at the extreme winds, just some stronger wind gusts of, again, 25 to 35. And taking a look at your 10-day forecast for the Sioux Falls area, we're looking at temperatures in the 30s today and tomorrow, and then we're going to start to fall in temperatures Thursday and Friday into the 20s. 30s and 40s, though, by your weekend, and warming things up next week into the upper 30s to low 40s. And again, no moisture, no precip in this forecast whatsoever. For the Aberdeen area, little bit cooler. Starting tomorrow, we're dipping in temperatures into the 20s, and same thing on Thursday, and then even falling into the teens by Friday, and then for your weekend, back into the upper 20s to low 30s, and that'll be the story next week as well. So overall, a fairly normal forecast for late December, maybe slightly above average overall. And again, no moisture to speak of, no precip in this forecast. And then for the Pierre area, looking at 40s tomorrow as well. And then we're going to dip in temperatures Thursday, Friday, Saturday into the upper 20s to 30s. And then next week back into the 40s. And again, no precip in the forecast. And then for the Rapid City area, very mild overall. Look at those numbers, 40s and 50s for daytime highs, overnight lows even above average, 20s, 30s to even low 40s, and no precip either for Rapid City. But look at that. Wow, some incredible temperatures for late December, early January, way above average for this time of the year. So enjoy that weather out in western South Dakota, Rapid City. Seeing some very nice weather. So this was sponsored by the Black Venom Outdoors and the Gatekeeper Security and Fence. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Give this video a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well. So thank you guys for watching.